Hi parents, good evening. Okay, I'm still here in my studio, in my office. It is already about 9:30, but I feel that I cannot leave this studio today without sharing with you the 3 steps how, if you are trying to lose weight, the 3 steps how you can lose weight permanently without depriving yourself of your favorite food and spending countless hours in the gym. Now, you know, right? In order to lose weight, you have to do a little bit of work, sometimes a lot. Okay, for those of you or for those of us who do lose weight after all that work, what happens after that? There is a chance that we might gain weight again. The fat stores would accumulate again. So this video, this sharing, I'm going to try and make it within 8 minutes. This sharing is all about that, about how you can lose weight, okay, and keep the weight off permanently. In fact, it is not about how, it's about what first, and then from the what to do, then you can go into the how to do. Perhaps that one can be done in another time. Okay, so I'm just gonna try and turn on my about how. Okay, here we go. Okay, and let me just see. Okay, so for those of you who are watching me live, feel free to comment in the comment section. Tell me what you think. Keep me company. And if I can help you out with your questions, I will gladly do so. Okay, so let's get started. Okay. Right. Okay, so in front of me right now, okay, for those of you on IG, if you are not seeing anything, that's because there's no way to stream my desktop to your IG. So join me at facebook.com/Singapore Personal Trainer. Okay, back to the live show. So for most of us parents who are struggling to lose weight, we are constantly looking for ways and means to lose weight, right? And when we find a way, perhaps when a friend, a neighbor, or perhaps a relative lose a lot of weight, we straight away ask them, hey, how do you lose that weight? What did you do? I want to be like you. I want to lose weight too. Hey, come and tell me what to do. So it depends, right? Different people have different ways of losing weight. The problem is when the weight loss is short term. So this is about long-term weight loss, meaning you lose your 10 kg, you lose your inches, and the inches will never come back again. Okay, many of us forget that in order to get a body that we love, we need to do more than just exercise, right? It is not only about food. Also, there's a lot of things that I'm going to share with you here. I've got 6 more minutes. Okay. So first of all, the first step that you need to do, and it's quite an important one, it is laying down your foundations. Step 1, laying down your foundations. Okay, you can see step 2 here is transformation. It is when your body starts to transform. It's when you start doing the things that make your body transform. Okay? And then step 3 is consistency. To be able to do the work, to be able to eat right, to be able to eat your desserts at the right time, so that your body will not gain back all the fat that you have lost. So 3-step process that is constant, that is dynamic, and that is something that will give you a lot of happiness at the end of your journey, which is at B. Right? Makes sense, right? Because many people, when they after they transform, they don't do the work. They are not consistent in doing the work, and when that happens, they struggle. They fall back into A here. Yeah. So let's talk a little bit about the foundations. What do I mean by foundations? Okay, what do you guys think? Usually, So right, I just turn up at the gym, I exercise, I do my cardio, I do my treadmill, I do my weights, I do my boot camp, and I'm done. But actually, it's more than that. Because if you want this to be sustainable for a long time, you need to really go back to basics. It's the same thing, right? If you want to be able to do pull-ups or chin-ups, you need to firstly be able to grip the bar. If you don't have the endurance to grip the bar, you are going to struggle. Because when you struggle and not being able to hold the bar, you will not be able to succeed in pulling yourself up. So you need to always build the foundations first. Okay. Does your program include supplements and or protein shakes? No protein shakes, no supplements, nothing at all. This is about you. It's about you building resilience. It's about you building your motivation, discipline through scientific methods, going through nutrition and learning with habit changes that will make you crave for good food that are healthy. Okay, so these are the things that you want to be doing, because if not, you will always fall back to meal replacements and supplements. And what's going to happen if you're a parent? Let me ask you this question: what are you going to say when your kids keep on seeing you having these supplements over and over again? Yeah, okay, that's another discussion altogether. So let's firstly talk about the foundations first, okay? I've got 2 more minutes left. The foundations. The first step that you need to take inside laying your foundations is learn. Learn the ways, learn the knowledge, get the knowledge, skills and abilities to lose weight and get a body that you want, get a body that you love. Because if you don't learn, you are just going to take instructions from others, and you know what they say, monkey see, monkey do. Yes, lose weight for now, but what happens after that? With knowledge, you will be empowered to be able to tweak your programs. When you go on holiday, you can still enjoy the ice cream, you enjoy your pizza. Like me, I love ice cream, I love pizzas. You're able to tweak. You won't be just be a slave to a certain kind of food. You can have many things out there. So knowledge is extremely important. It is power. We all know this is cliche, but it is. Knowledge is power. Make sure that the things that you are going to do are the things that's going to propel you forward as a parent who leads the way with good health. Yeah? And being able to have that energy and be present with your kids. Okay? So learning means, for someone who don't know what to do and to someone who knows what to do, from being lost to being guided. Yeah, so that part is extremely important. And if you say that learning on YouTube, learning on the internet is enough, I would like you to reconsider. You need to learn from the right sources. Okay, if you're looking at Google Scholar, yes. If you're looking at a fad diet, if you're struggling with your weight loss and you are not building up your knowledge, then you will always be struggling. You will always be looking. Yeah. So this is something that you need to do, and all the things that you learn need to be doable actions. So if you find that omitting sugar on Instagram, someone is asking me, omitting sugar, omitting carbohydrates is not doable, that is not good knowledge. What's the point? Right? You cannot do it. It's not going to work. It's not sustainable. And later on, when you go back to consistency stage here, you're going to have trouble. So you need to make sure that everything is doable, effective, and also efficient. Okay? The next part here is accountability. Building the foundations by having someone or a group. Okay, Google, stop timer. Okay, having accountability with someone or a group of people who are like-minded, who shares joy being with you in your journey. Okay, it can be a friend, it can be your spouse, it can be your kids, or it can also be a coach. So you got to have someone there so that you are accountable. And when you are accountable, you will usually stay on path. Usually stay on path because you have someone to answer to, right? Otherwise, no one to answer to. Everything is just a something that you just wing. Like the Americans call it, I'm gonna wing it. But nah. Make sure that you have someone that you are accountable to. Tell him or tell her, hey, tomorrow I'm going to eat healthier. Tomorrow I'm going to cut back my food portion by 10%. And then make sure that you follow up with him or her, and he or she will follow up with you after that. Okay, it's extremely important to be handheld when you are starting in your journey. Yeah. The next part is motivation. So motivation simply is this: you feel that whatever that you are doing is worth it, is going to be worth it, right? Many people think that motivation is like, oh, I've got no mood, I've got no motivation. Now, motivation stems deep inside the reasons why you want to do this, the reasons why you want to lose weight. If you just say that you just want to lose weight for the sake of losing weight, just because you want to look at the scale and say that, hey, oh, I've lost 10 kgs. It is not strong enough. So you got to lay down the motivation. And when you lay down the motivation, well, you will increase your level of discipline. Okay, so things to do for the second step, which is transformation. So now that you have laid down all your transformation, laid down all your foundation steps, now it's time for you to go look into the transformation phase or transformation steps. Now, for those of you who are looking and watching me on IG, on Facebook, thank you so much for this. If you feel that I can help others by this video, please feel free to like, comment, and share. I think sharing would be great because it's good to give, what do you call it? To inspire others to take doable steps. Because many times when we look at weight loss programs, a lot of them are drastic changes. And the things that I'm sharing with you right now, like building foundations, learning, having accountability, and improving your discipline and motivation, these are all basic steps that many people just ignore because we feel that we have the foundations. We don't. If we keep on losing weight and gaining weight, that means our foundations are not strong. So work on that, okay? Now, step 2 is the transformation. Okay? And for those of you who want to download my VIP path, especially those on IG who cannot see right now, please go to bodythrive.co. Yeah, Bodythrive, BODYTHRIVE.co, and download your free guide. Right, it is there. Feel free to grab it. After that free guide, you will get a chance to have a call with me, and before that, you have a coaching video like this. Yeah, you can skip that part because I'm saying the same thing right now. So, transformation stage is where we not only focus on exercising and transforming, because many people know that when you exercise, it's a lot of effort, it is tough. You're a parent, you are supposed to take care of your kids, you're supposed to be with your spouse, you're supposed to do work, you have overtime. But if you're focusing your mind on, hey, I have to exercise 1 hour a day, 2 hours a day, I need to do my brisk walk for 1 hour non-stop, 1 month you'll be doing 30 hours of brisk walk. And I've had so many people coming to me and tell me that the things that they do, the exercises that they do, after 30 hours, 60 hours, are still not producing results. Okay? So the reason is because we as parents, especially those between 35 to 60, our hormones have changed. The things that we do in the past cannot be the same as now. So when you talk to someone who is an expert, who says that, hey, I will help you lose weight, and he himself have not gone through parenthood, or she have not gone through parenthood, they're not going to understand. You say, why didn't you do this? Why didn't you do that? Why do you eat this? Why do you have to finish up your kids' food? Why? As parents, we do different things, and because of that, we need to change. The things that we do in the past will not work right now. You need to make the changes, okay? And the change here is wait, hold on. Wait. The change here is focus on changing your hormones. That's number one in the transformation stage. Now, okay, don't worry. There's a lot of science behind this, but let me just try and explain to you why this is important. Okay, from the age of 35 onwards, right? Do you realize that it is a lot harder to maintain your weight? Okay, another way to say it is this. Do you realize from the age of 35, you start gaining weight? Doing the same thing, eating the same things, perhaps exercising, doing the same level of physical activity. Yeah? Now, I've gone through it. I'm 44 now, I've got 3 kids. Big, medium, and small. Smallest being 4. The eldest one is in Sec 2, going to Sec 3. So, the things that I do in the past and I do now, it cannot be the same because my hormones change. My insulin level, your insulin levels right now would be high because of the food that you are eating, and also your body's inability to get rid of insulin. Okay, and as you know, when there's too much insulin in the body, what's going to happen? There is a chance that diabetes may set in. It is a fact. Okay, unless you have type 1 diabetes, which is hereditary, or in Malay it's called baka. Most of us, if we do get diabetes, it is because of type 2, where our insulin, there's too much insulin in the body. Okay, never mind. Cancel that out. Let's not scare anyone. Now we just focus on the weight loss, okay? When we have insulin in the body, there's too much insulin in the body cannot tap on your fat stores. Okay? So how and what do you do when you want to use your fat, like the spare tires around the tummy, right? The body, the back, the legs and all, like they don't look good. We want to get rid of that. How do we actually burn? So you need to know that. Okay, that's one. Number 2 is this. Our cortisol levels, your cortisol levels, especially if you're always overworking, is that the right word? Always overworking. You are always busy and focused with work, and your stress levels are high. Your cortisol levels are very high. Now, what is cortisol? It is a stress hormone. This stress hormone is going to stop you from losing fat. Okay? Your body will want to hang on to fat with its dear life when there's cortisol. Why? It is a stress hormone. The body's natural inclination is, hey, this guy or this lady, this man is going through some issues, because that's why the stress level goes up, right? And because of that, I want to hang on to whatever fuel that I have right now. And fuel is fat, other than food. That's why it is there and it's hard. So if you are walking around, you have a belly, you're walking around, there's a high chance your levels of cortisol are high. Now, I talk about hormones. Many experts don't talk about it because, with all the respect to them, they don't go through the certifications or the education when it comes to hormonal changes. Yeah. So you got to make sure that you are aware of this. So from hormones that are useless to hormones that are useful, that's what I call it. And how you change it, you can do it in multiple ways. Eating the right food, eating at the right time, eating your desserts, eating your crisps, whatever it is, at the right time, the right quantity. It's not about depriving yourself of your favorite food. It's about eating right, timing right. Okay? Now, there's many other hormones, yeah? Testosterone, estrogen, endorphins, happy hormones. Most of us who don't exercise, we lack our daily dose of endorphins. Yeah, so, change your hormones, you'll see your body change. And you don't need a lot of time. So if you can see here, it's only 10 minutes. 10 minutes, bro. If you do the right exercises, you don't need to have it done over and over again for a long time. You start with 10 minutes and make sure that your body gets better every single day. That is your formula to success in having a body that you love. Okay? Or you love to have. The next part here is metabolism. Okay, I'm gonna go back to 35 again. How many of you feel that your body find it hard to burn fat? Hard to burn fat. And most of the time you say that, oh, my metabolism is low. That's the reason why. Okay, so what are you doing about it? Running? Cardio? That will just make it worse. Do you know this? So, if you want to have a body that you want, that you love, you need to look into your hormones. You have to look into your metabolism. Increase your metabolic rate by eating the right food. Okay, if you're in Singapore, we have there's abundance of food. In fact, everywhere you are, right? Like some of you, I'm guessing from Jakob Zerchuk, where are you from, man? Like, if you are not, you're anywhere in the world right now, if you are eating foods that does not increase your metabolism, you gotta change it up. That's it. If you're not doing the exercises that will help you raise your metabolism, you have to change that. And being effective and efficient in the things that you do are the things that will make sure that you have success in having a body that you will adore. Okay. Now then here, this is where nutrition comes in. So if you realize, right, people say that in order to lose weight, you need to what? Eat less, exercise more. I've not talked about exercise here. Fitness is up here under consistency. Okay, the things that you do, you need to be smart. You don't need to work hard. Nothing wrong with working hard. But the things that some people, when they take 2 hours a day to lose weight, but you can do it in 10 minutes a day, why not? You have 1 hour 50 minutes to spend time with your kids, to be more productive, or to do more things with work. If you're a businessman, there's a lot of things that you can do. Not only businessmen, executive, teachers, there are so many things that you can do with time, and you just need to start with 10 minutes. But of course, you need to know how to do it. So go back to foundations, find out how, get a coach, sign up a program, learn from books. Okay. So nutrition, from eating something or eating the things that's unhealthy, to having this solid relationship with food. Okay, I say that again. Having a solid relationship with food. Because many of us have a bad relationship with food and we don't even know it. Right? We don't realize that when we are upset, we eat. Okay, maybe you realize. Okay? But there's a bad relationship with food. Okay? When you are depressed, you eat more. When you are going through some kind of an issue, you eat more. Okay, it is not your fault. I go through the same things. But it is how you get out of it that's important. It is the strategies, it's the things that you tell your mind and move your body that will make it do a 180-degree turn such that when you are upset, when you're emotionally down, you can still thrive without food. That's what I mean by having a good relationship with food. Yeah? And it's a challenge here, especially those of us in Singapore. When we are upset, we eat. When we are happy, we eat. When we are happier, we eat more. So everything is all about food. What's happening there? Yeah. So you need to nourish your body. When you have food in front of you, your mindset should be, hey, I am going to enjoy this food because it is going to make my metabolic rate higher, faster, and change my hormones such that my body is going to start burning fat when I am resting, like what I'm doing right now. Okay? Now, for those of you who are watching this, I thank you so much for watching. I hope it is giving value to you, giving a little bit of perspective on the things that you need to do. These are the exact methods that I coach my clients. So I'm sharing everything with you here. That is what then you need to be doing. And if you need a little bit more assistance, you have any questions, feel free to ask me, okay, in the comment section, or even go to bodythrive.co. And if you find that if this is good and will benefit other parents who are trying to lose weight, and help them get healthier, please feel free to share. It will be good. I'll be extremely grateful for your help, because my goal as a coach is to be able to reach out to more people. Okay, the people that you know, I may not know. And thank you so much in advance. So coming back to this, we have already talked about our foundations step 1 here, and we have already talked about our transformation step or transformation stage. Yeah. If you see that, hey, this is something new and I've never seen this before, I don't know whether it works. Okay, just a little background. I've been a coach for more than 22 years, and I'm armed with a Masters of Science degree. I'm blessed because my mother, my father sent me to school, and I love learning about sports science, exercise science, nutrition science, and psychology. And because of that, I am able to help many people, help my clients move from point A to point B, which is what you can see on the ground, on the board right now. Yeah. Okay. Let's get on with the next part here, which is step 3 or stage number 3. Okay. Consistency. Now, if you are doing things right, for foundations, the foundation stage and the transformation stage, you would have lost 4 kgs in a month. 4 kgs in a month. Minimum. If you have that 4 kg to lose lah. If not, don't worry, because sometimes foundations take time to build. Build your foundations. Do not rush. This is a long game. Too many times I hear parents come to me and say that I want to lose weight in 3 months, I want to lose 20 kg. So what's going to happen after 20 kg? And this is why I always say, please slow things down. You will lose this 20 kg. Like one of my clients, Ustaz Aljunid, 20 kg in 1 year. 20 kg in 1 year, and the weight never comes back. So shout out to you, Ustaz Aljunid. And I was coaching him in Saudi. I was in Singapore. Alright, the miracle of technology, yeah? So coming back to this, we are moving to the next stage, which is consistency. This is the part where your body will thrive, and your body will not want to hang on to fat. And if it does, you can make changes to it. Alright? So here, we are talking about fitness. So many of us think that fitness is the way to lose weight. Yeah, I was like that also before I learned. Same. Oh, just go and run. I'll lose weight, what? Correct? But how long you want to run? There are numerous studies, countless studies that say and that show that exercising alone is the worst way to lose weight. One of the worst way. I better retract that a bit. One of. Because how long must you run to burn off a donut? 30 minutes, one donut. Right? Might as well don't eat the donut. But cannot, because you like the donut. You are pulled and drawn towards it. So have the donut. It's okay. And find ways to burn fat when you are resting. Yeah? Makes sense? Okay. So fitness basically is about getting you stronger. Strong doesn't mean like Hercules or Arnold. No, just stronger, being able to lift something, to pull, push, twist, rotate, hinge in a much stronger capability, if to put it in one way. Yeah. And not only that, your heart needs to get stronger. So many people don't know that fitness is actually focused on those few things that I mentioned just now. Improve in endurance, increase in muscle mass, increase in cardiac ability, which is your ability to be able to run for long distance or to do things without panting, your ADLs, activities of daily living, your flexibility, your mobility. There's a lot of things. When you engage someone into fitness, or like you engage a coach or a trainer to guide you in a fat loss journey, most of the time they will be focusing on fitness, but your journey is weight loss. So you need to know that you have to build a foundation. You need to know how to make changes to your hormones. You need to know how to have a good relationship with food, so that the food that you eat will make you burn fat when you are resting. No meal replacements, no supplements. Right? So coming back to this, when you have better fitness, your level of consistency in terms of having a good body is going to maintain or get better. Okay? You get higher levels of energy, your happy hormones will be higher, and of course, your strength, mobility, and flexibility all will be better. If you have pains at point A, by the time you hit point near B, your body would be pain-free, because if you are doing it right, your muscles would be more balanced, right? Usually when there's a pain in the knees, there is a good reason for that, because we overuse certain parts of our body and certain movement, and there's muscular imbalance. So you need to be able to know how to tweak your exercises, and not only tweak, but also to program your workouts, because your workouts in day 1 and in day 180 are going to be different. You cannot be relying on a coach to tell you what to do all the time. Okay? You can't, because what happens if you go holiday? What, you're going to just ignore? No. With 10 minutes, you will still have a body that you love when after you lose weight at the end of your holiday. 2 weeks, 3 weeks. There's no guilt to it. There's no guilt in going for holidays. Okay? Next one is standards. So this one is looking at yourself and looking at your environment. So many of us parents, when we look at food, we see food, we eat food. Seafood diet. But how are your standards? How's your food standard? How is the standard, or what is a standard at which you communicate with your loved ones when it comes to eating healthy? What is the standard that you have when you are out with your buddies, with your friends, when they are always eating roti prata, which is not wrong, by the way. I eat prata also, but constant servings of teh tarik, 2, 3, 4 teh tarik in a night for supper, I'm sure you can agree that the standards are not high. So how do you raise your standards that way? And when you raise your standards, when you have people around you who have high levels, high standards, who are like-minded, then you will be able to thrive. That's what they say, right? If you want to be successful, make sure that you surround yourself with successful people. That doesn't mean that you push away people that are not successful. What I'm saying is, be with those who are successful. Be with those who also want to lose weight, perhaps. Find a buddy, find a group, find a coach. Make sure your standards are high. Then it has to be across the board. Knowledge, skills, abilities, workout, food, and also mindset. Okay. Next one is optimization. So what is optimization? Optimization is your ability to make changes, tweaks, minor corrections to your program. So by the time you reach up here, you would have known how to create your own program. You are not relying on someone, right? You're not relying on someone that you hope that will save you. The thing is, many of us think, now I do coach a lot of people, and one of the things that I do in the Body Thrive VIP program is it is a learning program where you learn to get better, and at the end of 90 days my goal is for you to go on your own. Yeah, and when you go on your own, knowing how to optimize your program, making tweaks along the way, this is going to ensure that you will never gain weight ever again. When I talk about weight, it's about fat weight. But instead, you are going to get stronger. You are going to have high levels of, let's say, energy. You are going to be happy, all without a coach after 90, 100 days. Okay? So, I want you to look at this from a perspective of an intellect and not someone who's emotional. Now, I'm very emotional. So when I do things, usually I have to like, okay, Sharm, hold on. Take a step back and think whether this makes sense or not. Okay, if you're struggling with weight loss and you've been exercising, don't do the same thing over and over again lah. Change it up. There are many ways. I want to say 1,000 ways or more ways to lose weight and get a body that you love without depriving yourself of your favorite food. Yeah. So there we have it. We have our whole map. Okay. When I say our, it can be yours. You can just take it and run with it. Yeah. But if you feel that you need a little bit of assistance, if you feel that you need someone there for you, to guide you, to coach you, because like it or not, if you were to do a Google search on every one of this, it's going to take years, right? So if you want a so-called, I don't say shortcut, but if you want this to be an efficient way to lose weight and have your journey mapped out and guided, then this is something that you need to be doing, which is feel free to ask me, feel free to contact me, and I'll see whether I can help you out. Okay. Let me go back here now. Thank you guys for watching. If you think that this is going to help other parents, please feel free to share this little video. I wanted to do 10 minutes, it has become like 40 minutes, right? Oh my goodness. So feel free to share this, because the more people that we can help, the more kids will be happy. They will have better, healthier parents. Yeah, when I say better, please, I don't mean it in a very disrespectful way, because I myself have been there. I was struggling in the past, right? I was struggling in the past to lose weight. Why is it that I'm drinking like coffee instead of like sugary drinks, but I'm not losing weight? Why? But with knowledge that we need to change, do the things that make us change after 35 years onwards, then our bodies will change. Okay, so I just want to share, and I want to give a shout out to all my clients who have been with me. I thank you so much. I feel so blessed. I have the best of clients. I feel very warm when I talk to them. Just now we were in our town hall chat and gathering in Zoom, and we were talking about so many things. Like one of the topics that we talk about is about environment. There are many times that we plan for things that we want to do, but the environment doesn't allow us. So what can we do instead? Right? Like tomorrow you plan to eat healthy, you want to eat salad, let's say. I'm not saying salad is healthy. Tomorrow you eat healthy for lunch, but your friends come, hey, I want to celebrate my birthday with you, give a cake. So how are you gonna navigate that? So there are many things that's inside of your weight loss that you need to know. Okay, and please feel free to learn. Okay, this is the way to lose weight, right? So a quick shout out. These are just some of my clients, as you can see. Oh, maybe a little bigger here. That's me. Ming 6 kg in about 2 months. Razid 11 kg, 3 months. Mazlan 12 kg in 3 months. Roslyn, Jiha, Farah, hi. I know you're watching me. Mariam 10 kg in 3 months. And like I said just now, right, losing weight is actually easy if you know what to do. But losing weight without meal replacements and supplements is going to be hard, especially if you don't know what to do. But if you know what to do, it's going to be okay. This is going to be smooth sailing for me. Why I paused and stopped there just now was because I'm not really interested in the short-term weight loss. What I'm more interested are the long-term weight loss. As you can see here, like Ustaz Junid, I mentioned to you about him just now. 20 kg sustained, 12 months and beyond. Fendi 16 kgs. Bro Fendi, thanks to you, I'm doing this video. 8 months and not gain any weight. In fact, this gentleman can do pull-ups now, can do 3-digit deadlifts. So it's not only about losing weight, it's about getting healthier and fitter. Yeah. And as you can see, there's other people also, Ramla, Lynn, Roshni, Fami, Chris, Claire, all lost weight and kept it off. So as you can see, the numbers are different, right? Some people lose more, some people lose less, some people lose faster, some people lose the weight slower. That's because every one of us start at a different point, correct? So when we start at a different point, we have our own challenges, our own unique situations that we need to navigate. And when we do lose weight, when we know how to navigate, when we have the knowledge to lose weight, skills and abilities to lose weight, then we will never gain weight, yeah, provided you know what you are doing. Okay, just I'm also reminding myself lah, yeah, because I'm also always challenged with food, desserts. Like I have desserts every single day, so I need to know when to pull the brakes, right? But usually I don't, because when I hold on and I stop eating, what's gonna happen? I can tahan for 3-4 days, but after that I'm gonna binge. So what I do is I strategically plan and make sure that I have my desserts every day, such that I will never gain weight. Yeah, because I'm always my cravings are always fulfilled. Yeah. Okay. So just a quick one here again. Thank you so much for watching, you guys. Just a gentle reminder, if you find that this is going to be useful for other parents, please feel free to hit a like. You can comment if you like to, and do hit that share button so that other parents will also benefit from this. Yeah. There is nothing that needs to be purchased, or you don't have to sign up for anything. You can always download this free roadmap so that you can print it out if you want to, and it serves as a reminder for you on the things that you need to do. Alright, okay. If you have any questions, anything at all regarding today's topic, please do ask me in the comment section. Yeah. Alright, until next time, I will try to do this again tomorrow on another topic. And if you want to join me, feel free again to just write a comment and tell me what topics perhaps you want to hear. Okay. Thank you, everyone. You take care. Yeah? Have a good night. God bless.